Gaming. It's gaming time. We're gaming. I'm in such a mood today. Not angry. Not that kind of moody. And not in a weird, naughty way either. Just melancholic in a way. Like, sorry, I just need to sit properly. And burp, I guess. Sorry. Ugh. A bad time to start recording. Sorry, okay. Just like a deep... You ever have that deep feeling inside of you where it's like... You don't know what it is. It's just a feeling. But it's like a... indescribable feeling, right? And it's not bad. It's just weird. Where are we going? I don't know. Conceptualization? We're good at that, right? A box of sunglasses? Surely we can do that. Ba-da-da, ya-da-dun-dun-day, ya-da-da.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guarantee.
Yeah, they're very good. I'm sorry. Try again. Maybe you find some interesting sunglasses. Super important that we do this.
Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture.
Why was this not spoken? I didn't even think about it. Ah, I see. A pair of water blue shades. The writing on the left temple says, Sub insulintic rendezvous. The frame appears to be hand carved out of bone. Yes, try them on.
This is how a sea monster sees the world.
There you are.
You've become a sea monster, Harry. Giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue.
All is blue. I saw a video, I had a video recommended that was like the voice behind Disco Elysium, right? And it's just this chill dude, but he just sort of has a normal voice, sort of like mine, and then you can do the deep voice, I guess. Like, I don't know, what a cool ass voice.
Alright, but these actually make your vision worse. It's like literally being underwater.
Underwater? I didn't watch much of the video because I figured there might be like spoilers and stuff, and I'll probably go back to that video when I finish the game. You could listen to this guy forever, right? Anyway.
Yes, but they also make your soul quiver like jello. So deep.
Yeah, that's how I feel today. So deep.
Wow, officer. You look so cool.
Sure.
And they can be yours for a mere 3 real.
3.
My regular customers have passed them all up because they've got no taste. But you found them.
Kim, be honest.
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him.
Good. I want you to take this serious.
You look like a musician. Like a blind musician. But you could do worse. Take them if you want.
Perception. And this is less perception, but inland. I like things that just give me a plus. I don't need the minus. Perception. What are we dip. Surely this is a hat and not glasses, although I'll be back. To encyclopedia. Less perception, even though they're strong glasses. Surely you would, I guess they mess up some of your perception, like, yeah. Again, minus perception. 2 logic, though. Whatever. Thank you. What's here? Who's here? Have we looked at this?
The hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane. Bronze-colored ribbons of magnetic tape are caught in its branches, fluttering in the breeze.
Interfacing. Good hawthorn.
Patting the tree reveals a small sticker which has almost been worn to oblivion. It reads, RCM Emergencies Desk, number 8102, underneath a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Yes. I forgot what I said. Interfacing? No. What was it? What?
The gnarled hawthorn tree
Interfacing.
on Rue de
Interfacing. Interfacing? We must have some interface. We gotta remember what this gives. Inland and empathy. Inland empathy. Man, you go up here. Okay, fine. You go here. You go here. Thank you. Interfacing? I don't see why anything would give me that, but why would anything give me anything? Well, physical instrument you can understand, and perception and glasses, or lack thereof? Sure. Da-da-da. Da-da-dun-dun-dun. Well, let's just try.
The gnarled hawthorn tree on
We
Rue
got
de
it. It's
Saint-Gilles
58.
Lane. A winter with slow and deliberate motions, pulling, bending, and unraveling, you manage to extricate the magnetic tape from the branches.
Yeah.
It curls up into a mess inside your pocket. If only you could find a way to re-spool it, so that you could hear what's on the tape.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Maybe Roy from the pawn shop can help you with this.
No. Well,
What's the tape for?
the lieutenant looks at the mess in your hands. Well, it's for Egghead. I promised to make his Van Eyck's jam hit a bit harder. Maybe this tape can help.
How? It's broken and unspooled. Do you think your new buddy knows how to fix it?
I think at least one of the ravers would know how to fix a broken tape if they want to set up a nightclub. I'm not sure, but I'll find out. Maybe Egghead can point me in the right direction.
You could also get it fixed at the pawn shop across the street. We shouldn't waste our time.
Good idea. He might have the tools.
Oh, sorry. I have an empty one. But I guess I can't just do that, can I? No. I can't interact with it. So I might have to tell him, and he'll be like, sure, if you have a tape. And I'll be like, goofy today, I'm sorry. Hey, man.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
The boombox I bought, it should play this tape, right?
Of course. It's in working order still, isn't it? Just pick your tape and set it spinning. It all starts with the tape.
Care to share your... Oh, right, that's the stuff you're on. Hey, do you know how to fix this? Show him the bundle of magnetic tape.
You mean re-spool it? Yeah, I do, but...
But you need an empty tape? Oh, I wonder where I can find one. Oh, I have one in my inventory. Let's go. Great. Could you do it, please? This is important. Yeah.
But I'm not some Mr. Fix-It. I'm a pawnbroker. If you want to pawn the tape, sure. Although it looks pretty... worthless.
I'll pay for it.
Just explain why you need this so much. He's bound to understand.
Wait, but you tinker with film tapes all the time. Isn't that the same? Worthless. It's not worthless, Roy. Roy! This could be the next big thing for the local dance music scene. Maybe you can help me some other way then.
No, it's different. Those film tapes actually mean something to me. But this is just
Local
a
dance
worth-
music.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do you know that old church down the coast?
Yes. What about it?
I met some young ravers near the place. They want to turn their church into a nightclub. This is a big gamble. Like, he might be into it, but he might not. It's culture, though. They want to turn the church into a nightclub and play some weird I almost said Nazi, but disco beats there. They call it anodic dance music. Yeah, man! I promise to help them.
Is it any good? The music, I mean.
No, that's the thing. You can't believe how unbelievably thin the beat is. There's nothing to it, no bass. It just goes zoot, 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 doop, 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 doop. But this tape could make it hardcore.
Man, you're really invested in this.
Yes.
Okay, I'll help you out. It's going to take a moment, though, so just sit back and relax.
You take some time to look around the store. The play of visuals all around the pawn shop is mesmerizing. Suddenly, Roy turns back to you with a reel of tape in his hand and coughs. You know these visuals would look super cool in the church.
Hey, those visuals you've got here would look great in a church. "15 minutes, oh no."
Yeah, I bet they would. All those lights in a massive church hall.
Yeah.
A sanctuary filled with hand-picked positive photons. There would be no room for sadness in such a place. It's a brilliant vision.
Thank you.
There's a but, isn't there? There's always a but.
You and me, we can make this all come true. Mankind needs this.
Yeah, man, no. I rather like this place happy too. You know, where I work. This tape is all I can do for you and your friend's nightclub project.
It's fair. I thought it was like... Thought maybe it was for sale, that's all, you know. Look at the clock. Wait, this took more than just a few moments. 15 minutes is a few moments. We don't need to eat... No sassiness. Harriet de Bois. Les frontières, l'accident de... Oui, rendezvous. Baguette, thank you for the help.
Yeah, my pleasure. I do what I can for True Passion Project. Just try not to use this tape for negative photon emissions. Take responsibility. Okay.
I'll try. So the empty cassette tape was completely useless. Oh no. Oh yeah. We gotta go back there at some time. But anyway. I guess if we want to sleep over there, we'll go there towards the end of the day. I thought about going up here again. Do you want something?
Looking for something, Rod? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Absolutely. Fuck you. Anyway, half light. I mean, I would have to actually put a point into it, right? I might be down to do that. And then we may or may not have something that could help. that'll take away half-light. Something is giving us a +1. That's my gloves. Aren't they amazing? Sure. Half-light, half-light. There should be a thing like out here. All these things should appear, and the ones that have a minus should maybe be a little bit red, and the ones that have a plus a little bit white. But then you should be able to just click it, right? Half-light, and it'll show me all the items that give me half-light, so I don't have to look through and find out that, oh, this fountain gives me half-light. I could put that on. And now we've got more half-light. And now it probably won't work still, because... Rund? I'm a Rund? Keep that on for now. It's raining. It's not raining anymore, actually. Do you want something?
Right to work!
That's good. You want something?
So, how'd you like our harbor?
La Beurre Utopia. Not... unless you might think it's shit, though. Sure, not approvingly.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Cuno told me you were supposed to know about this, the armor.
The little boy had a good on his promise.
Yeah, his promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock.
Yeah, he gave me the same spiel.
Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
So Cuno used us to what? Scare you? The probe into the armor.
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
Probe in the armor? What did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
Uh-huh.
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
What?
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
4 pieces of armor up for grabs, then. But I already sent the boots away.
I guess you won't be collecting them all then. That's less work for you at least.
Leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I'm going to find 1 piece of it. 1 is enough?
Nice and balanced. Some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Smart choice. It's only that one spot you need armored too. The one the bullet hits.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Good luck if you go for those boots though. You'd have an easier time wresting the spurs off a boyadero than getting them off him.
Well, thank you.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Can you give me money? No. I haven't asked anyone for money, have I? What's here? Chair. A giant ass print on the pillow and a pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. Someone is habitually chilling next to the radio.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever. Slide in the drawer, slide. The payphone.
We did a cool jump here, didn't we? Is that what we did? Maybe not. Although I think so. We got bottles over here. We got the tear. We got the tear. We got the tear. Really? It's a lot of money. Why are these not like showing up though? There's one more, right? Yeah, you're trying to hide it from me, Kim. Trying to get that money for yourself, huh? I get it.
This is the
Yeah, no going down here. No, are we fully everything here'd? Well, we can go this way. This way, Freeman. Did you not hear me, Freeman?
a rusting control panel with several knobs.
You're a knob. Alright, we need this open.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Rhetoric. Whoops. What's new? The tear? Whatever. Rhetoric. Rhetoric. I don't remember all these things. What has what? This does have rhetoric though. Instead of conceptualization and suggestion, we just get rhetoric and less empathy. Good morning. Good morning. Well, we might as well try.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here.
Yes.
If anything,
that's a good roll too.
It's impossible to open a container with the rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
Sure. I think I'm losing my mind. Hello.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
Leo. In the future, can we keep this greeting shorter? I had some questions for you. If that's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
Yeah, I believe it. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
Huh?
Oh yes, I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Soup to the men?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Who?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Grad. Something is off about this borscht. Going to look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
Sure. Why not? Borscht. This is not a fishing rod, is it? It's... Where am I? Oh. Typing away, isn't he?
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
So, I don't need to because I already have. What do you... I'm told the union is involved in the local drug trade. Well, let's get to that. Let's ease into that one. I'm reconsidering opening that door you asked me to open. Door? Door? What? From to where? I don't remember. What? Are you going to ask me how I got in?
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age...
A man my age? What are you implying? I too am surprised by the resilience and athleticism of this tool I've been provided with. My body's gonna break down any moment now. A man my age?
Yes, Harry. You are obviously in peak physical condition, and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess. Very impressive, Harry. Very impressive.
I mean, you would be jealous, wouldn't you?
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Uh-huh. I'm looking into your shady brew.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation, I can't keep track of them all. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier.
He sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he doesn't care either.
Lost Gun, you got any news?
Yes. What's that, Harry? You're getting a little pale. Is it the words paranoid schizophrenic and lost gun in one sentence?
No.
Don't worry.
The door.
A fantastic change of heart, Harry. Go talk to Manana down by the gates. He'll brief you and give you the key.
Well, I probably shouldn't do whatever this is, but what is it?
Just open one little door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. That's it. Anything else we should discuss?
I guess I could just always not do it. I'm told the union is involved in the local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny Fat Guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
Yeah.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what? I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want. and let's change the subject.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
Well, you're wrong. But you're right, but you're wrong.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
No.
See you soon, Debardeur.
No. Well, a waste of my time. But yeah. We did it. We done it. Been there, done that. Dee-ba-dee-ba-doo, dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-da. Da-ba-dim-bam-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Where am I? Where am I going?
You're
I
back
need
before the cargo container. It's
rhetorics. Where are the stairs? They're here. No, go down. Thank you. But if you close your eyes, does it always feel like nothing's left at all? Wave. I need to talk to you again, right? Didn't I, something. The race theory? Hello.
the unpromising race pupil returns.
Let's go over that funky race. Nah. I think I know what the race enigma is.
And
It's shit. I just wanted to get into the harbor. Paradoxically, you plan to supersede the Occident, whatever, with their own race theory. This racecraft is what rich people want us to do, while they get all the money. Word. It's just something you shock people with. It's whatever you want it to be. It's a free association language exercise. Degenerate, race hero. Degenerate. I don't know about the rest, but it's clear I should stop drinking the ancient mind poison Al-Hul. This dump is ready to be superseded by the Aeropagite superstate. I can serve as a clerk in your administration. Maybe you need a cup.
look, babe. When confronted with the harsh truth of his demise, the melancholic academician starts fiddling his own genitalia. His bald spot betrays that he is a compulsive masturbateur.
That's disgusting, Jean.
Yes.
It is. Beneath the veneer of academic jargon, the liberal theorist is a beast, a sexual maniac, and a deprived nihilist. Life is a game to him. Words are meaningless. No one is accountable for anything. You could have used this opportunity to overcome your narrow, Al-Ghul ravaged identity. Instead of unlocking the race enigma, you attempted to add to it unsuccessfully. Take solace from the fact that these thoughts will never entirely leave your brain. They will be with you on the day you die. The only germ of heroism in your body. Now go. I have beauty and truth to discuss with my woman.
Yeah. Sure.
Jean, how are you so romantic?
So romantic. No getting in? Could we have gotten in? I kinda maybe could try to say something else to him. I mean,
there is nothing found. I cannot possibly imagine what the...
when do we save? Where's the save? Here? Run all the way back? That surely would be after the conversation, yeah? It's a few minutes ago. Who wrote to me? Yeah. Surprise. Alright. Let's try again. Let's try again. I kinda didn't like that. That's the one and only time I've, like, tried again. This is after talking to him, right?
Mr. Dubois!
Ba-da-da, ba-da, ya-da-da, ya-da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Hey, we're quick this time. We know the way. Do you know the way? I'm sorry. It's the worst thing I've ever said. Can we go out here? No. Go, 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 go. Go this way. Let's try to sway the man, the myth, the weirdo.
Unpromising, right? And
Well, I don't know about the rest, but I should add is kind of, in fairness, that's kind of the only place I've gotten to. I don't know about all this stuff, but at least we're not drinking anymore.
fascinating. The Revacholian degenerate shows signs of racial self-reflection. How did you accomplish this little feat?
Sobered up for 5 minutes, I imagined the picnic face of the desert pygmy laughing at me, crooked teeth grinning. I imagined a woman laughing at me beneath her pity. Terrible and beautiful. It's always been 100% clear to me that the answer to the race enigma is I should stop drinking. Maybe a woman laughing at me?
So it would seem, Thrall of Rule. On one hand, this pathetic self-therapy has little to do with the great mystery of living organisms. The race enigma. And, of course, you will not be able to free yourself from the yoke of rule. It is too late. It may be lethal to stop at this point, but still.
Your willpower fires up, directing you to speak.
If the Revacholian degenerate is capable of critical thought, he may prove a race adversary yet. Was I mistaken to share the esoteric science with him?
Jean, baby, you did the heroic thing.
Now I will stop drinking.
That is not possible. The game of Shahmat you play against the rule streaks is unwinnable. The days, the weeks, the months will wear you out. The Occidental haplogroup is incapable of long-term, lucid thoughts.
You're wrong.
You will not. You cannot withstand the wasteland of reality.
It's super hard, Jean. My mom couldn't do it either.
Let's go, officer. Let's go do some work.
Nah, man.
The unpromising race.
Nah, man. I want this box. I want it. I want it. Let's try again. At this point, okay, we'll do. This will be the one that we retry a bunch of times. Until we get it right. If there's a right, there might not be.
The unpromising and
No alcohol.
there was surely in the so it would seem, Ralph Rule. On one hand, this pathetic self-therapy has little to do with it. And, of course, you will not be able. Your willpower. If the
Jean, baby?
Same thing. Same thing as before. You're right.
That is right. You can.
Perhaps we should go.
Motherfucker. Poopy butthole. Goopy gooper.
The unpromising and
The shit, I just want to get in.
look, babe. The disco dancing degenerate has run out of cocaine to shoot into his arms. This has made him short, fused, and impolite.
Coca has really fucked him over, Jean.
You could have used this opportunity to overcome your narrow al-Ghul. Take solace from the fact that these...
Damn, Jean. How are...
Crazy. It all leads to the same, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Doesn't it, do-dee-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-dee-bap.
The unpromising and...
Rich people.
Look, babe. The rich man has humiliated and emasculated this couple. He can only think in base materialist category.
Rich man really fucked him over, Jean.
His rage is already played out on the stage of history as the grotesque tragedy of revolution. All it can accomplish now is impotent academic text and neurosyphilitic rock and roll melancholia. You could have used this opportunity to take solace from the fact that these...
Damn, Jean.
You will just shoot down everything I say. I should pull out a gun and just shoot you.
The unpromising and...
What am I gonna get on my knees and you're gonna be like, oh.
Everyone can see that. It has little to do with the race enigma.
Baby, don't be mean. Give him another chance.
Yeah.
Anything for you, babe. Look, babe. The mignon of law is also a racist. But his racism is basic and rote. He thinks he has solved the great race enigma by describing a...
So unadvanced.
The basic race education he received in high school has led him to think his phylum are the sole authors of race theory. An esoteric study reaching back to the ancient mass society of Pericarnassus over 4,500 years ago. You could have used this to take solace.
Damn, Jean.
I sure could have used this. I could have used it. I didn't, but I could have. This is fun, right? We're making progress by replaying the same thing over and over.
The unpromising and...
liberals.
Look, babe. The petulant disco dissident thinks racial synthesis exists to rancor his sensibilities. In his shallow hall of mirrors existence, everything is insincere, even nature.
I knew he wouldn't get it, John. He's like a cop or something.
You could have used this opportunity to take solace.
Damn.
I could have used this. I could have used it. I guess that leaves us with using it and saying one of the options there.
The
Judge me.
Raise pupil, return, and...
We done everything, right?
Fascinating.
The Revacholian degenerate shows signs of racial self-reflection.
I sobered up.
So it would seem, Ralph Rule. On one hand, this and, of course, you will not.
Your willpower fires up.
Same thing as before. Are they all gonna lead to that? Lead to that? Lead.
The unpromising and fascinating.
Does it pick me?
So it would seem, Ralph, and, of course, your will.
I'm gonna poo my pants. This is the last thing. If that doesn't work, we forget this guy exists. One day we'll come back with a gun and shoot him in the face.
Fascinating.
It's always been 100% clear.
So it would seem, and, of course,
your willpower.
If the
John, baby, you did it.
I will.
that is
I
not,
will.
you will.
It's super.
Let's go, officer.
Yeah.
The unpromised. There is nothing fun. I cannot post.
Alright, bye. Is there a I did everything. There's no right. There's no wrong.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
Evrart said something about a key.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
Belonged to a weasel? I was hoping you could tell me.
Of course, I got you. You don't know anything. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I don't know. I saw an opportunity and I took it. I'm a hustle grinder. I heard something about a weasel and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel. I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all working men.
I knew this man was a commie. And it's a good thing you're doing too. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Who he is, and what they're fighting for. This is interesting.
Do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Evrart's law. But really, they're just like you.
Is he actually comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilantes?
There's one law, friend, and that's... we'll let it go.
The man whispers a jaunty tune.
Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
You sure?
Aye.
Wait, so not wages or pensions or...
This stuff, they already covered.
Shouldn't you be grateful then? It's a lot more than most people have here.
Never grateful. Were we ever grateful, we'd have nothing. You fight for every piece.
How large a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
The boss man, Evrart. What can you tell me about him?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
What does bossing the union entail anyway?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
The desk seemed lavish.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway, and moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Huh. Well, you speak some truth.
Not you would like to say. But then there's that weasel door.
You're communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
I shouldn't should be more popular in people's heads. But the stuff you do aligns admirably well with the World Republic. Why not call yourself a communist?
I have nothing against communists. They are honorable boyaderos. And they have good analysis. But my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing, a code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code, then I will have to submit to a new one, which may well be communism.
Guess I understand.
See, I am primarily a lazy person.
Yeah, we might be. I don't know. I don't know. You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation.
Sure, I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool. That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
Sounds good. It doesn't sound that cool. Sounds antiquated, obsolete, passé. Maybe I'm a boyadero?
No.
What if?
No. The man sits on the railing.
Yeah, whatever.
The lorry stuck.
We talked to you recently. Surely there's nothing new. Ba-da-dun, ba-da-dun, dun, dun, ba-da-dun, ba-da-dun, dun. Oh, the whirling, the... I have to run all the way around, don't I? Yeah. The bottles, we could have gotten rid of those. Anyway. There you are. And are you the other guy? Do you look like that? Maybe.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Just do my job. It was truly epic long-distance trek. It was just on my way while I was working the case. I'm basically also a cryptozoologist now. Epic, so epic. It was basically my way, you know, I'm humble and all that.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie. Mesk in origin. The pin is an antique. Quite special.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes. You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important.
It may be time to get the horrific necktie off for Inland Empire and Coalition. No more talking crap. Damn.
Oh, hello, sweetie.
Hi.
Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
I checked them all. Whoops.
Well, very little. Not yet.
Just...
I know it's real. By which I mean, I have to Parthenogenesis, meaning the
Very clever.
fetus. Insulindian phasmid.
I checked all the
Very
chaps.
good. Okay. And?
One of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Mm-hmm.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
Mm-hmm.
That's not ideal, but...
It just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Of course, more clever.
Of course, more clever.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the Reeds.
I don't know, I'm not persuaded.
Why don't you try convincing Morell his hypothesis is invalid?
I am.
Thank you for the vote of no confidence, Gary. An officer. I appreciate your concern, but please leave this to the experts. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture. Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window, impatiently. Damn it, Lieutenant. Have you no intellectual curiosity?
Interfacing. Interfacing. Gary, notice anything off?
No. No, of course not. Why?
Sure.
Well, he's been a little unenthusiastic about the trip. More so than usual. That's understandable. He just wants to get home and warm up.
He doesn't want to say it, but this is unusual. Gary's been to the jungle with him, to places way more challenging than the coast. Why so eager to go home?
Don't know. Interfacing. Didn't I go through all these things already? Try to find out if there's any. Interfacing. I don't think there was. That would be the type of thing to remember, though. No interfacing. We'll remember now. I'm sure we won't actually.
Hello. Lena and I were just
But I got it.
discussing the design of...
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too. You should ask the red-headed boy, Cuno.
He didn't go all the way over there. There's a lot of other kids, though. I think a little hooligan called Cuno may have stolen the locusts.
A little hooligan? But what would a child want with bags?
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
Is that so? I mean, Cuno might, yeah. I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up.
Delinquents. My favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
This is a slippery one. He may respect the law, but mostly wants to pass under the radar. You won't get a chance to talk after you walk out of here. He hasn't been particularly forthcoming before. He may well still be hiding something. After he's left, it's too late.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs. Morel, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologize, Geary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
The first man to break formation is always a blow to leadership. This is bigger than he lets on.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law. I mean, officers.
Squidward.
Once more, you hear that odd clicking sound coming from Gary.
All right. Composure. Composure. Any other composures? Yeah. And this? Could put more points into composure. Wouldn't be the worst thing we've done. Quick save. Maybe we will start utilizing that more. Well, in particular, we have one chance with this guy.
Always a pleasure. I mean...
Once more, you hear that odd clicking sound coming from Gary.
58, if we fit... I know it says it's white. Well, I guess we can just put a point into it if it fails, and then do it again. Sure.
That shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together. as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
His massive musculature? Something's worn underneath it. You wearing a piece of armor, maybe?
Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor, for example. One that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles, stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat gear.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once. I was ashamed of what I did. And I didn't want you to know.
You see gleaming white ceramic shine underneath. A thin layer of interlocking plates covers his gaunt torso.
This shame is surprisingly sincere.
Yeah.
Gary, what's going on?
I took the hangman's cuirass. I didn't mean to.
God damn it, Gary.
I know.
Shame on you. Give the cuirass to the officer at once.
I agree.
Gary didn't mean to interfere with your investigation officers. He's just thick-headed and poor as dirt. But he's always helped us, given us a place to stay. And he's followed Morell into God knows what jungles.
He's a loyal friend.
Why'd you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling. So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here. Only the cuirass was left, so I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
Yep.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man. Sealite officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
Huh?
It's difficult to say what the lieutenant thinks of this historic apology. His face does not belie emotions.
Yeah, I believe it. Why'd you lie to me, Gary, even though you literally just told me why you lied to me?
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you, but...
He's a scaredy cat.
Give me the armor.
He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat.
I got armor.
But so light to hold, like a bag of cotton.
Do you know who killed the hanged man?
I always thought it was the Union. Some Union hardasses. Lynched him because of the strike. But almost everyone in town knows that. I wish I could tell you more.
Are we done here, Gary?
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again.
Good. Now you can help your friends and not feel too bad about it?
Oh, hello, sweetie.
Yes. Ask Cuno. Local kids might know. Yeah, I feel like Cuno specifically, he's been busy with the corpse. Evrart asked you to open the basement door behind the greenhouse in the backyard to intimidate the occupant. Do what you have to do. Evrart has promised to give you info on the case in return. You know, for the sake of the case, we could do it. What's so special about the borscht? Getting the hangman's boots. We could try, but in order to succeed, 1, the body has to be down. Sure, we've done that. 2, autopsy has to be finished. I guess it isn't. 3, and Kim has to be absent. He wouldn't approve. This will be devilishly tricky, so don't beat yourself up if you manage to send the body to the processing without getting hold of the boots. I already sent it to processing, didn't I? Find 1 armor piece? You really just want 1 piece of the armor. It's enough. I did. Why does it look like that? Less empathy. Where's it go? Just as a shirt. But it gives me pain threshold and volition. Huh? Wow. I want to see it. What the poopy? We going back to our jacket? Looking good. Shouldn't it give us health? Maybe not. Where would... Oh.
The white ceramic cuirass hugs your torso, shielding your vitals without adding much bulk to your form. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
I'll be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm. Not to show off. Decked out in future armor.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and voluptuous, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
Mm-hmm.
You really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability.
This gear could line my pockets with cash. This is the long sought after enemy technology. I can't just enjoy it, I must study it. Shh. What?
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design. For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
No more room in my brain. Unless we get rid of something. Could get rid of that, I guess. But it also costs a thing, doesn't it? To forget. That's damn annoying. We might be able to later. I guess there's no rush. Except for the fact that these take things. These take time. These things take time. That's what I was trying to say. This is getting close. And of course we can skip time later. So I don't know if we technically have infinite days. And so eventually we might only have a couple of thoughts left and we're just wasting time. How would we be able to, like, get them though? I mean, I kind of would like to do both of these. Composure no longer needed. Our morale doesn't need to be this high. It's the health I would like to up a little bit. How long's it been? Over an hour? Who keeps writing to me? Who keeps writing to me? People playing Overwatch. I'm down. But let's just play a little bit more. I guess, okay, I guess next time we're going over here, you know, talking to some people, doing whatever. Maybe the church, and maybe we could do that now. Nah, that's kind of a bigger thing. Who told us to get some armor? The guy? The other guy? The guy? Oh, the guy? Should we tell him we got some? Call me mañana? Oh, we can quickly talk to Cuno? There's 2 things to say to Cuno? And then maybe we can end with that.
All I'm wondering, man. How can I...
Yeah, we're slowly... Whoa! Slowly... Wow! Getting places. Slowly getting things done now, I feel like. Things are starting to finally wrap up a bit.
The tear machines. Your bottles clunk into the...
I love money. What I do? Half-Light. What was it? Hello? I just looked at Half-Light. Going crazy here. I could just tell this guy to fuck off. And we want to know what he knows, because it's about the drug trade or whatever. I shouldn't say go fuck yourself, but I don't regret it. We already checked if we had Half-Light, didn't we? We already got +1. That'll give us minus to Half-Light. But Half-Light is pink, so just look for pink. Pink, 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 pink. Pink, 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 pink. Anyway, I think we do it. I think we do that. Let the body take control, threaten people. I say yes.
Looking for something odd?
Hold up. I mean, I feel bad. I'm not gonna keep reloading and doing like a Baldur's Gate 3 kind of thing. But we got it.
Failing the last time was so demoralizing and puzzling that you just can't work up the rage anymore.
What we're not gonna do, what we could do, but we're not gonna do that, is to reload and then try again. We won't do that, but we could. You know what I'm saying? We won't, but we could. How much would I be judged? A great deal? Some. This is that we don't do this. We don't do this. We're better than that. Is the camera like... I don't know. Hello, you little shit.
Fuck does Cuno care?
Empathy. we should have a lot of that. I think we are wearing...
Cuno doesn't...
We're wearing a few things that put our empathy down. Well, at least this one thing. And I think some of these could put it up, right? But we would have to put an actual point into empathy? Surely we've done that. No? We just happen to have a lot of it.
Fuck does Cuno care?
And only by putting a skill point into it? I talked to Manana about the armor.
So?
He told me you promised to sick the pigs on him. He said to thank you. Wasn't too keen on chasing down that armor anyway.
Fuck, okay. Cuno's a giver like that, yes?
Cuno sent your fat ass running around like jello!
Look, pig. Cuno sent you to rough some people up. Cuno played you. That happened. Now you and Cuno should move on.
Good idea.
I'll remember this.
You got fucked. You got fucked, pig. Fucked bad. Of course you're gonna remember this. Now get the fuck out of here, griefing the Cuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay.
Yeah, real interesting.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about any missing locusts?
No, Cuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame.
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to Lane prison.
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Cuno's newfound lameness.
Now hold on, no one is lame here. Just tell me what happened. Or maybe you kids are in trouble.
Deny everything, Cuno. You need to lawyer up.
Cuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
Cuno doesn't fucking care.
Whoa, we're zoomed in. What the... It's crawling with locusts in here.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows. Like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rising. Accommodations for their insectoid inhabitants.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Yes.
Yes. I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough.
You think the Insulendian phasmid is nearby?
If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The phasmid did not take the bait from the traps. It was Cuno. The phasmid doesn't exist. But what do I know?
Use your powers of deduction. You knew the magic...
Yeah, let's talk to Cuno.
I'll let you handle the Cuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
Is there a way to get up there? I mean, clearly, there is, I guess. Unless, like... Oh. What? Was that always... Have I been here? That's the door behind the greenhouse. Hot... What... I think we've been here. Maybe not. How do I get here? Oh, there's that weird door in the And I needed to talk to the chef too. Oh man. You seen chef? This is where we jump down. What is this door? What's any door anywhere? Oh, that's where we. Okay, I got it. I'm with it now. Go back here. Thank you. Somehow we can get back there to do something we may or may not want to do. Still yellow.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots, anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs.
Surely.
8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots? That's right, the hardy boys in the mess hall of Whirling in Rags.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Just like Titus was wearing in his booth. This is the big dick, Titus Hardy. The one with the ball cap on his head.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? They didn't even bother to change boots. Putting them on the scene is easy. Maybe even too easy.
Yeah, I think they're... Yeah, I think so too.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Either the blonde muscular guy, Glenn, or the young guy with a plectrum around his neck. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. The inked banger, perhaps. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. You think you even see a tiny fleck of cigarette ash inside the print. 5. Another standard work boot. Reinforced toes. Number 44. Same as before. Either the musician, Eugene, or the muscle-bound blonde, Glenn. 6. Light as air. Same make of boot, but number 41. Small like a rat. Shanky. Better late than never, detective. The whole world is dark and the tracks burn in it with strange beauty. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. Fat Angus. Carrying something?
Mm-hmm.
8. Another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole. The right sole is smoother, more worn. Curious. A missing 8th Hardy Boy.
7 sets of tracks, right? The Hardy Boys were here.
8, actually.
That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing. Anything else out of the ordinary?
Note to self. This would be a good question to ask Titus. Where's the 8th man? A leader like Titus doesn't let one of his guys out of sight easily, especially at a time like this.
Well, light step. Number 41 shoe.
I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardy Boy. The one with his front teeth missing.
Yeah.
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? This could be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man. Maybe it was a fat Hardy Boy, the one sitting in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Could have been one extremely obese person, like Evrart, but...
Possibly, yes.
But why?
You're thinking, why? did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe their victim refused to walk to his own lynching. Maybe the victim wasn't conscious? That's what I'm thinking.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
An aberration. One soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardy boy. Wonder who he is.
Any idea?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
He drummer is stupid. No. So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer. Hoping you catch the intended funny laughing with you sarcasm, not trying to be mean spirited about it.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer.
Okay.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Not thoughtfully.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yeah. How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashot. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
So far, so good. Only one thing missing.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there are only 7 Hardy boys.
We'll let him have his moment.
There's one pair missing from the Union box. The 8th pair. I'm going to say it was our Old Soul.
So the Odd Soul was present at the lynching, but isn't in the mess hall right now.
Yes. I doubt the Hardys are going to tell us who this person is. For now, it's best if we just keep our eyes open. I'm sure our investigation will eventually lead us to the Old Soul. What do you see?
Cuno.
Fuck does Cuno care?
I know you took the locusts.
Yeah. Cuno took the bugs. So what?
So it wasn't a phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
I was really hoping it would be the Reed Phasmid that ate all the locusts, not you, Cuno. You say you don't give a fuck about bucks, then you go and build a whole bucktown.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Stop!
You stop. It's like their fucking night. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination. The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
What are you, some kind of artist now?
Maybe I am.
Making art is a worthy calling. I'm something of an artist myself. You should listen to your friend Cuno. Art's lame as hell. Nah, sure, art.
Oh my god, Cuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in like 3 seconds. Don't let him, Cuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Cuno can be what Cuno wants to be. Cuno's his own man. Cuno's free.
Oh boy.
Cuno made himself into Cuno. Cuno can make himself into anything. Cuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Cuno can make himself into a... Cuno doesn't give a shit.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Cuno. You'll have to take me away.
That depends on the choices you make, young girl.
Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence.
Nice.
For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face.
Wow.
Use this momentary confusion to take control of the situation.
I need you to stop taking locusts from the traps. I have to ask. What does the city of locusts mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Cuno just likes to focus. Cuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck. Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Cuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
I need you to stop taking locusts from the traps.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Cuno. She doesn't know whether to be glad because Cuno is finally convinced of the lameness, or more worried because of his continued use of the first person singular. Cuno is Cuno, not I.
Cuno is Cuno. What's going to happen to the locusts?
Cuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Wow. Well, I better be off.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
The Insulindian phasmid.
He recognizes the name.
You know it, huh?
Bitches think Cuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Cuno's tired of this shit.
There's silence between the two children. They're not saying anything to each other, nor looking in each other's direction.
Fuck does Cuno care?
Did that help us with nope?
Cuno does...
We could put points into that right now. We have one. We can't take these things, can we? No. How long's it been? A long time. It's gonna be a long episode. Since I'm here. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Oi, you. What's going on here, man?
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Leo said you're friends with Manana. Is this true?
The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again. They're friends?
Yeah, watching that borscht.
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Yes.
Borscht need more vodka?
Vodka, huh?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then ask for some yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
No, less vodka.
The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak.
So, the blue door, you still don't know?
Looks up at shrugging is an international...
And we still can't open it?
You see a heavy steel door with the door does not... The cobalt, old cobalt.
I don't know about that door.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap.
Did you know Gary was hiding out?
Hell no.
Oh, sorry about that.
No idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty, disloyalty are not one of them.
I don't know what got into him, officer. Thank you for letting him off easy. He won't forget it. We'll make sure he won't.
Alright, well, I had a chat with this kid, Cuno. He promised to stop stealing the locust.
So he was just a child.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Cuno kid or the missing locusts. It's something else.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
There won't be a next season. Not for this. Find a phasmid or admit defeat, people.
Man, I'm really feeling this is costing me time on my main investigation. It's not worth risking your health. You should call it a day and go home. I'd offer to help, but I have my own things to do. Damn it, maybe I can still restock the trap for you? We've come too far to quit. I'm gonna restock the trap. Let's do this.
We are getting really carried away with this, aren't we?
Yes.
Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
Okay.
Really? It's too much, officer.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
Here's a fresh fractured locust. It should slide right down the funnel. And thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but...
This would show them all. We need to get you on that list of discoverers. No question about that.
Hell yeah. Alright. And Gary is gone. Too ashamed. Not gonna even acknowledge those people. We talked to the chef. He didn't know much. We've got a box of locusts that we could just sell. We need to do the boobity, and we need to go to the people here. And I think we're ready to call it a day, right? It's 7:30. Once we've done the this and the that, it might be time to sleep. And then we can try out our free house. We're making progress. Steadily now. Yeah, this is good. This is good. And we need to talk to... We need to talk to them too. And we'll save on the same thing. If I load next to them, surely I'll remember. Alright. Take care. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. They're getting longer and longer, but we're also getting closer and closer. I can feel it. I can taste it. And I'm ready to start wrapping things up. because everything has been such a mystery for so long. So also didn't expect this playthrough to be so long. Of course, I am committing to doing everything I can in this game, but that's I'm like that. Anyway, take care. I'll see you in the next one. And yeah. Okay. Bye.